Greetings and welcome to Scotty Insider. I'm Jason Mlodzianowski, and joining me today is Andrew Girard, head coach of the women's tennis program at Carnegie Mellon and operations manager for intercollegiate tennis. Andy, how are you? And where is your base of operation these days?
Thanks, Jason. I appreciate you having me on. I am at home here. I'm doing well, and I'm at home here in just in Pittsburgh, just like everyone else, doing their little part to try to get us through all this so we can play some tennis in the fall.
You were on spring break with your program when you found out the season was canceled. At the time, you were 15-3, having a great season, ranked 5th in the country. How was that experience, and how is the team adjusting to these circumstances?
Thanks. Yeah. Well, first off, most importantly, everyone's doing really well and healthy, and I check in with them quite a bit. To go to the spring season where we were at, it was definitely a very surreal feeling. You started hearing rumblings of hey, this team might cancel or these things might happen, and then the dominoes just started falling. It was tough. We had a really great fall season, a really great February where we finished 3rd at the National Indoor Tournament with 2 huge wins over Chicago and Pomona-Pitzer, and had a really successful spring break trip as well, and really right at the tail end. I think it was actually like the last evening we were there is when the news kind of came down that we were going to remote instruction, and so it was really unbelievable.
We are living in a very different world the last few months. How is the team staying connected right now, and what are you doing to communicate on a daily or weekly basis?
Yeah, very different indeed. It's one of the things that I miss the most, and just being around the team and seeing them every day. And we do something where I have an individual meeting with each player during the season each week, and they come in and we talk. And so we're continuing to do that. I call them and check in on their well-being and how academics are going, and any challenges they might be facing. And if they have them, I want to make sure I'm relaying those to our administration so that we're getting those fixed.
What are the keys that have contributed to the recent success of the program?
Well, a variety of things. It starts with having phenomenal student athletes, and we certainly have a great group of students and tennis players. But I would say that most of the top teams in Division III have great players, great students, and I think one thing that helps that we try to use to differentiate ourselves is having a team first attitude. Tennis is certainly has very individual components to it, but when you get to the college level, the college team level, having a team first mindset and success of the team being the most important thing is critical to the team doing well. We also have an amazing group of alumni and donors who do so much to push our program along and have really differentiated ourselves from other programs in the country. I think we're still the only Division III school with a video scoreboard. We also have other technology at our courts. We were one of the first schools to live stream all of our courts. Some of the things that we can do with that is really great. We also, we have an endowment that one of our alumni created for us that has been phenomenal and allowed us to do so many different things with travel or recruiting that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do. It's one of the things that we didn't get to roll out this spring that we were really excited about is we just got some brand new benches for our courts and some court dividers and signage, and those courts were going to be really looking black, red, and Scotty dog everywhere, and no plaid unfortunately, but I was really excited to roll that all out, so we'll just have to wait for the fall, but the courts are going to look great.
Moving forward, what are the goals and aspirations for the program moving into next season?
Well, we had huge momentum going at the end of this season, so we would love to continue that going forward. I think we took a lot of confidence from this season, and I think we were ready to take some of those next steps at the NCAA team level. So that will be something that we'll be shooting for to continue to raise our level up there. But also, just seeing, with each team, you have a new dynamic. You graduate seniors, you have first-year players coming in, and so an aspiration would be that we have great leadership and that we have a great close team, because you really need those kind of things in place to be able to maximize success.
At the UAA Tennis Championships, one of my favorite moments each year is when each coach goes around and talks about their senior class. Given that we didn't hold a conference championship this year, is there anything that you would have shared about your senior class this year?
It's a good question. So I have a phenomenal senior class with two seniors, Courtney Allis and Vinaya Rao. And they have been just so wonderful to coach through the 4 years, and just seeing them grow, and they're great players and all that, but just seeing them grow as people and leaders has just been so fun to be part of. And it hasn't always been smooth along the way. I mean, there's always like ups and downs with everything, but just the way they've responded to adversity and grown, and I know they were so excited to see like where we could have, finished the season. They really, really have been pushing so hard to keep getting our team better and for growth. And those two have really done so much, that their teammates have seen, but also, behind the scenes work that they do for their teammates and for the program, and sacrifices, and just, if I could sign them up for 4 more years, I would do it in a heartbeat. They are just, it's really not, it's not going to be the same without them. We're going to miss them a lot.